We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson, partner. A couple of teams that feel like they have all the pieces, just came up short last year. They were so excited to get 2024 going and try to make another run to get into the postseason.
Yeah, and both these teams absolutely fall into that category. And just last year, going into the season, Mike, not only did they have playoff expectations, but in a lot of ways, they had Super Bowl aspirations. They believe that if things fall their way, they catch a break, they continue to stay healthy, the roster they have put together is a playoff roster, if not a Super Bowl roster.
Riley Patterson is the kicker, and he's got it on the tee. And off we go from Jacksonville. Jamal Agnew now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Vikings led out by the rookie, JJ McCarthy. Won the national championship at the University of Michigan. Wasn't asked to throw it a ton during that championship run, but very athletic, very impressive. And Greg, he's the guy for the Vikes.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watched last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
They'll run here. This is Ty Chandler.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. Third down, 3 to go. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and I'll tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Jacksonville comes out with the former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence, their quarterback. 6'6", tall and talented. Greg, hard to believe already this season 4 for Lawrence after his days at Clemson.
One thing that was pretty evident when we had a chance to talk to him, Mike, is this guy, he just wasn't satisfied with his individual performance. They came away with the win, and that was great. But one area that seems to continue to hold him back is that he's predetermining where he goes with the ball. Not only did it lead to the 2 interceptions, but it leads to some missed opportunities as the play unfolds. He could have had more touchdown output if he would have just gotten off that first read and found the open man. He got away with it last week. He doesn't want to make a habit of trying to get away with it every week. He needs to clean that up, especially if he wants to come away with a win here today.
Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Linebacker Ivan Pace up to make that play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Here we go.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. Pass to the former Raven, Devin Duvernay. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
You don't want to make a living off of making these kind of throws, Mike. It's one thing to throw into tight coverage, but it's another thing to throw into tight double coverage. And while the quarterback gets away with one here, I don't think you want to make a living doing it.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time.
And he's in. Hank Bigsby, touchdown Jaguars. That touchdown #1 for him on the year.
This is a great decision by the quarterback. You can see, Mike, he's trying to push this ball downfield and pick up a big completion in the air, but with the amount of depth the defense was getting, his best option was the check down, the underneath short throw, and just say, hey, pick up this rest of this gain with your legs after the catch. And fortunately for this quarterback, this short throw is going to go down in the box score as a touchdown.
$7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Agnew on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to see the football for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. A carry now for Chandler. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. They send him right out of the slot. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. So we'll get a 2nd and goal when we return. 7-0 is our score. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. Second and goal. They'll run it here with Chandler. And he'll be taken down, but now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. They'll try to set up the screen here. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal. Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings are on the board. It's 7-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. There's Trevor Lawrence as he and the Jaguars get set for their next drive. And he is in the midst of a sensational season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Lawrence will give it to Bigsby. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you can have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. On 1st down, Lawrence. Now a screen set up for Bigsby. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield. Here's a 2nd and 12. In motion comes Thomas. 2nd down, Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They'll try it now with Sanders. And he's going to have a Jags 1st down. And he'll get it by plenty. It's a gain of 8 on 4th and 1. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They go play action for Lawrence. And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Hank Bigsby. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. On comes Patterson for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Jaguars extend their advantage to 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return, it's Brandon Powell. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to take over once more. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll be 3rd down. Here's McCarthy. Now they'll set up the screen for Chandler.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Jaguars offense going to take over here in the last minute of this 1st half. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Lawrence now on second down. He's got that to the rookie first-round pick, Brian Thomas. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. Open man, left side, he's got it. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. First down, Jacksonville. Lawrence. And this will be incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down. To throw is Lawrence. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of a first down after a gain of 7. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this third down a lot tougher. So after the 5 yards walked off, it is third down and 8. Lawrence. That's caught once again by Ingram. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Here's first and 10. Play action now. It's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early...
And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. But Jaguars offense and Christian Kirk getting set for their next possession. And he is right up there amongst the league leaders when it comes to receiving yards by a wideout this year. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
Straight ahead, it's Sanders. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Once again, it's Sanders. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll keep it on the ground with Sanders. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down. Here's a handoff to Sanders. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Throwing is Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he will go all the way. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Patterson now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Jaguars move out to a 21-3 advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Powell now to bring it back. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Vikings offense ready for their first possession of this second half. Before we get to this next drive, I want to take a look ahead what's coming up in prime time starting tonight. Sunday Night Football, two of the biggest surprises from last year in the NFL. Lions and Texans at NRG Stadium. And then on Monday night, it'll be the Dolphins and Rams in Southern California. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the gun, here's McCarthy. The second down throw is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He's gonna let one fly for Addison.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the two safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Sanders. He'll bring this up to the 22. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
They'll run the draw with Bigsby. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. That one intercepted. Picked off by Mekhi Blackman. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
And the Vikings first down.
On the ground, this is Chandler. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Open man, he's got Agnew. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Keelan Robinson to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to take over possession of the football. And this crowd certainly has liked what they have seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in. They have not disappointed as they have the advantage here in the 4th. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Now here's Lawrence. He'll go right back to Kirk again. It's complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Lawrence now. He finds his tight end, Ingram. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A run up the middle, it's Sanders. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Open man, that's Duvernay. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Jacksonville, 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And that'll be caught by the running back, Bigsby. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 21-yard line.
Back to throw. Lawrence. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Agnew on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's McCarthy. Now they'll set up the screen for Chandler. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. A nice throw by the rookie out of Michigan. It's going to be good enough for a 1st down. They'll drop to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Now on 2nd and long. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They come up for 2nd and 2. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got his man, Jefferson. Here is 1st and goal. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Tried again here from the 7-yard line, 2nd down and goal. To the air once more is McCarthy. That is caught. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Will Reichard now on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings back within 7. It's 24-17. A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
Illegal touching. Offense.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
On the handoff, this is Sanders. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Hey, Lion!
They put Strange in motion. On 2nd down, Sanders. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd down and 9. So shouts to Duval here in Duval County, Florida. It is a win for the Jaguars. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Jaguars are the winners here at home as we say so long from Jacksonville.